Good afternoon. This talk is on right or wrong. Right thing to do or the wrong thing to do. You're pulling in a Walmart parking lot. You see that there's an empty spot. But you see a guy waiting with his blinker on to get into that empty spot. You hurry and you put your foot on the gas and you steal the parking spot. Right thing to do or wrong thing to do? You're in the store. You're in line to cash out. There's a lady in front of you. She just finished paying for her items. She grabs her sacks and you happen to look down and here she had dropped a $5 bill. You pick the $5 bill up. You say, "Excuse me, ma'am. I believe you dropped this $5. Is that right? Or was that the wrong thing to do? We're at this party and there's like 3 tables. It's really kind of congregated together. And they're all whispering and whispering, and you happen to look up and there's this lady walking through the door. And they're talking. God, do you see what she's got on? Would you look at her hair? Where's she been shopping? At the Goodwill? And she's coming here looking like that? Opportunity strikes. You walk over to the tables. And you say, "Excuse me, do you know that lady?" Most of them say no, but did you see how she's dressed and her hair? I said yes, and that's somebody's mother, or somebody's daughter, or somebody's sister. She has just as much right being here as humans do. It's not what you got on. It's not the clothes that makes a person. It's their heart and their soul. Was that the right thing for me to do, or was I out of line? I go in to get my hair done. I had an appointment. I'm like 15 minutes early. There's 2 other customers ahead of me. She goes ahead and she takes the customers. I never said anything. I just waited, although I had an appointment. A prior engagement that I had to be at. And I was really rushed for time, but I seen that she was hurried. She was really hurried. So I didn't say anything. I just smiled and waited my turn. Such a right thing to do or the wrong thing. I went, say you're at this lady was cashing out and they needed a price check. And the clerk couldn't get nobody to answer the phone. And the lady was getting very impatient. So she starts cursing her. "Why the heck didn't you have a price on this thing? I ain't got time to wait. You people are stupid. This store needs to be straightened up." No wonder all the Walmart's going out of, closing up. You're all ignorant here. That lady that was waiting on her, that was on the phone calling to see if somebody could get a price check, had just lost her sister in a fire. And was all she could do to even be there at work. and she's getting called names and having slander at her, and it's all she can do to keep from breaking down and crying, or maybe yelling back at the person that's yelling at her, because it really wasn't her fault. She's trying as hard as she can to get somebody to get a price check, but this impatient person just had to blow up. Right or wrong. You go to a restaurant. You've been seated at a table. You've got your menus. 2 other people come in maybe 15 minutes after you. Got a menu. Got waited on. Got their food. You're still sitting there. Do you get up? Or do you draw attention to the waitress and say, "What's the deal here? I've been here for a half hour, haven't got waited on. 2 other people's come in, sit down, got your menus, got waited on, and I'm still sitting here. Am I invisible? What's the problem? Don't you like the way I'm dressed? Are they your friends? Are they your family? What kind of a place is this?" Right or wrong? So you go to the next restaurant a day or so later. It's a nice restaurant. Never tried it before. Thought would. So you go in there and you order, and they bring you your food. There's a mix-up. It's not what you ordered. Do you politely say, "Ma'am, this is not what I ordered"? Or do you rant and rave and say, "What did you write down? This is not what I ordered. You must have the wrong table. What kind of a waitress are you? You're sure not getting a tip from me." Right or wrong? You're on the highway and you're really in a hurry. You gotta get to the store before it closes. Pay for your layaway before the store closes, and pay the layaway and get it out, because it's one of your family's birthday gifts, and the birthday is the next day, and you've got to get it wrapped. And there's this line of traffic just backed up. I mean, for miles and miles and miles, and you're sitting there and you're cursing and you're twiddling your fingers and you're on the phone and you're texting, and this is stupid and what the hell's going on, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I gotta get to the store. So you're there's my beard. This is Charlie, and that's Buddy. So you're honking your horn, you're getting out of your car, and you're walking up to the other cars, and you're saying, what the hell's going on here? What's the holdup? And 2 or 3 cars don't know what's going on. And finally there's like a trucker about 12 cars up ahead. And you go up there, and you're cussing and carrying on, and you say something to him, and he says, "There's been a horrible accident, somebody just got killed." Do you just want to have the ground open up and fall in that hole? Do you want to really feel really bad for what you'd said or done? Or does it bother you at all? Somebody's life was just taken, and you're worried about going and getting a layaway for a birthday gift. I mean, what's more important? You could have been hurrying along. Maybe it could have been you in that accident. There's a lot of right and wrongs in this world. We don't always pick right. Sometimes we're picking wrong. Sometimes we choose the wrong things to do because of our anger, our hurt, our frustration, our impatience. Wouldn't it be so much easier just to smile and maybe count to 10 in your mind and take a deep breath? Because it's not really going to change anything, rant and raving and showing your ass. People's just going to look at you like you're, well, like you don't have no sense. Or they're just going to talk about you and say, oh gosh, I'd hate to have her in my family, or have her be my mother or my sister or whichever. Yeah, people. There's so much right and there's so much wrong. And there's more wrong going on than there is right. Look all around you. The Christians are being wronged. We have no security anymore. People's faith is failing them. People grasping for anything and everything just to be noticed or to be accepted. They don't care if it's right or wrong, as long as they're in that favorite group, as long as they're getting attention. Attention grabbers. Don't you just love them kind of people? Always want to be in the limelight. Always want to draw attention to themselves. Do you ever think that the best attention you can draw to yourself is by being courteous, calm, always smile, always have something good to say about somebody or to somebody? Make somebody's day. Don't destroy them. Don't bring them down to their knees. Because in the end, you're the one that's getting destroyed for all the wrong that you've done. Some of the wrongs you've done can't be right. Can't be made right. Some of the things you've said, once it's in the air, can't bring it back. It's already had the hurt. So when you're out and about this day, and something really upsets you, are you going to do the right thing? Or are you going to make a spectacle of yourself? Stop. Think. Listen. Thank you. From my beautiful dog, Kairos, and Buddy Lee. Have a great Easter.